Is this trend towards the pupils' migration from the city a usual thing, or is this unusual this year?
Joe, this is very unusual this year. As a matter of fact, over the years, the number of boys and girls moving into the city that will inhabit our schools and those who are moving out of the city just about balanced. And this has been true over a long period of time. In fact, long before I came here, that was the story. But this year we found that the situation has changed radically. As a matter of fact, we estimated 19,300 boys and girls to be in the schools this year. At the present time, today, we have 18,879, which means we have 421 less than we expected to have at this time. Now, we have found this to be true, that the story is that 790 boys and girls have moved out of Roanoke City into the county to other school divisions, and some of them to out of the state of Virginia. Now, of these 790, 267 of these boys and girls have moved just across the line into Roanoke County. 81 of these boys and girls are going to parochial or private schools, and 131 of them have quit, have gotten married, or have reached the age of 16. So that means 1,002 boys and girls moving out of the city of Roanoke this year. Those that moved into the city amount to 619. So there's a net loss of 383. Now, this net loss of 383 is compared with what we missed on our enrollment estimate of 421. So you see, we've just about accounted for all the boys and girls that we expected to come into school if they had not have moved out or have gone to private or parochial schools.
Sir, do you think this trend towards migration is alarming?
Joe, I think it's alarming for the simple reason that it appears that if the trend continues, that we're going to find that our schools are not going to grow as rapidly as we expected them to grow because the children or families are moving out. Yes, I think it's enough to be very much concerned about.
Can you, of course, I realize you're not an economist or a population expert, Doctor, but have you found any reason for this outward movement? You know where the students are, most of them, but what possible reasons could they have that you know of?
Well, you know, as you say, I'm not an economist or a population expert either. That's very true. But it seems to me that with the lack of employment that we are finding around here, they're telling us at least that they have to move out of town and are moving out of town to find employment other places.
One more question, Doctor. Of course, we've recently floated an $8 million bond issue. Do you think with this trend now that $8 million in your school building program will be sufficient for Roanoke for a number of years?
Joe, the $8 million was asked because we had the pupils at that time who needed the additional facilities. We were on double sessions, and we knew that it wouldn't be long before they would get to the high school and overcrowd our high schools because of that increasing population moving up. So the $8 million is certainly going to be needed, every cent of it, to provide the facilities that were needed of the boys and girls at the time that the bond issue was passed. And certainly we believe yet that there are going to be pupils on double sessions and when we get through this $8 million building program. So we're going to need every bit of it to take care of our past needs. And the present needs are going to find probably some of them still on double sessions.
Thank you, Doctor.